a good number of the people who are uninsured can afford it and choose not to do so. A good number of people are eligible for government assistance.
Governor Romney's system has mandates in Massachusetts, although you've backed away from mandates on a national basis.
No, I like mandates. The mandates work.
Beg your pardon? I didn't know you were going to admit that.
No, absolutely.
You like mandates.
Let me tell you what kind of mandates I like, Fred, which is this.
The ones you come up with.
Here's my view. If somebody can afford insurance and decides not to buy it, and then they get sick, they ought to pay their own way, as opposed to expect government to pay their way. And that's an American principle. That's a principle of personal responsibility. So I said this: if you can afford to buy insurance, then buy it. You don't have to if you don't want to buy it, but then you got to put enough money aside that you can pay your own way. Because what we're not going to do is say, as we saw more and more people in this country doing,
you impose tax penalties in Massachusetts.
Yeah, we say, look,
buy it.
If people can afford to buy it, either buy the insurance or pay your own way. Don't be free riders and pass on the cost of your health care to everybody else.
The government is going to make you buy insurance.
Fred Thompson failed pretty miserably as a presidential candidate, but Fred Thompson was also 100% successful in pinning Mitt Romney down like he was a not quite dead butterfly on the issue that totally flummoxed his presidential campaign. Again, this year, just like it did in 2008 when he was running against the likes of Fred Thompson. As a candidate in the 2008 campaign, you heard Mitt Romney there saying that what he did for his state in Massachusetts was impose a mandate. He said, I like mandates. Mandates work. And he described the way that he would enforce that mandate as a tax.
I like mandates. The mandates work.
Beg your pardon?
You impose tax penalties in Massachusetts.
Yeah, we say, look,
buy it.
If people can afford to buy it, either buy the insurance or pay your own way.
That is Mitt Romney taking credit for doing, as a governor, exactly what Barack Obama did as president, which Mitt Romney now says is the main reason you should vote against Barack Obama for a second term as president, because he did what I did. If you believe that argument, if you believe that the reason President Obama shouldn't get a second term is because he implemented health reform, then why on earth would you want to replace Barack Obama with a politician who did exactly the same thing? He just did it first.